third party is the payee. These three parties are very important and always there in bills of exchange. Sometimes there are additional two parties that comes in between the transactions when a bill is endorsed. The two other parties are the endorser and the endorser. An endorser is a party who signs the back of the bill of exchange, transferring their rights to receive payment to another party. That means the payee can also become an endorser if he signs at the back of the bill of exchange and transfers the right to receive payment to another party. The endorser allows for the negotiation of bill to a third party. The endorser can present a blank endorsement where the endorser simply signs without mentioning the name of a specific transferee. He can also present a special endorsement where the endorser names a specific transferee. So, in case of endorsement, the payee can become endorser if he signs at the back of the bill of exchange and transfer his right of payment to a third party. Next is the endorsee. An endorsee is the party to whom the rights to receive payments under the bill of exchange are transferred through endorsement. The endorsee becomes the new holder of the bill and has the right to present it for the payment to the drawer. Let us understand this with an example scenario. Suppose a textile manufacturer in country A sells goods to a clothing retailer in country B. The manufacturer, who is the drawer, prepare a bills of exchange, directing the retailer, who becomes a drawee, to pay a specified amount to the manufacturer, who becomes the payee, 60 days after the goods are being shipped. The retailer accepts the bill, indicating their commitment to pay on specified dates. If the retailer fails to pay, the manufacturer can enforce payment through legal means. Understanding the roles and responsibilities of these parties in a bill of exchange transaction is crucial for ensuring smooth and secure financial transactions. That means, in order to have a smooth financial transaction, it is very, very important to understand the rules and responsibilities of the parties involved in bills of exchange, particularly in international trade, where bills of exchange are commonly used to facilitate payments between parties in different countries. We have studied a lot of details about bills of exchange. So we also have to understand and study the advantages and disadvantages of the same. Bills of exchange. First, let us start with the advantages. Bills of exchange serve as a crucial instrument in courts, providing a standardized method for facilitating payments and credit transactions between different parties. Like any financial instrument, bills of exchange have their advantages and disadvantages. Let us first start with the advantages. The very first advantage of using bill of exchange is facilitate trade and commerce. Bills of exchange play a crucial role in facilitating both international and domestic trade transactions. They provide a secure and recognized method for making payments between parties involved in trade. Some key advantages in regard of trade and commerce are: first, cash flow management. Bills of exchange allow businesses to manage their cash flow effectively. For exporters, they provide assurance of payments for goods shipped to overseas buyers even when extending credit terms. This helps to maintain liquidity and operational stability. Second is timely settlement. They ensure timely settlement of transactions by specifying payment terms clearly. Whether it's a side bill payable immediately upon presentation or a term bill payable at a future date, bills of exchange help establish structured timeline for payment. Third is trade relationships. By formalizing payment obligations, bills of exchange help build trust and credibility between trading partners. This is especially important in international trade, where parties may be unfamiliar with each other's creditworthiness or financial stability. That means bills of exchange are very important in facilitation of trade and commerce. Next advantage is credit instrument. Bill of exchange serves as an effective credit instrument that enables the sellers to extend credit to buyers. This flexibility fosters trade relationships and supports businesses in securing goods and services on credit terms. Let us study the key advantages of credit instrument. First is credit facilities. Sellers can issue bills of exchange to buyers who agree to pay at a later date, thus offering credit facilities without immediate cash payments. This arrangement is beneficial for buyers who need time to generate revenue from purchased goods before making payments. Next is financial flexibility. They allow parties to negotiate specific payment terms such as maturity dates, interest rates, and payment conditions. This flexibility accommodates the financial needs and capabilities of both parties involved in the transaction. The third advantage is negotiability. One of the fundamental advantages of bills of exchange is their negotiability, which enhances liquidity and flexibility in financial transactions. Bills of exchange are easily negotiable and can be transferred to third parties through endorsement and delivery. This feature of bills of exchange allows their holders to convert them into cash quickly or to use them to settle debts owed to other parties. Holders of bills of exchange can leverage their negotiability to access funds quickly, especially in situations where immediate cash flow is needed. This liquidity is particularly valuable in business operations where cash flow management is critical. Next is legal enforceability. Bills of exchange are legally enforceable documents that provide clear evidence of debt obligations. This legal framework ensures protection for parties involved in bill transactions. In case of non-payment or default by the drawee or acceptor, the holder of the bill can seek legal recourse to enforce payment. This provides assurance to creditors that their rights to receive payments are legally recognized and protected. Bills of exchange specify payment terms clearly, including the amount owed, due date, and conditions for payment. This clarity reduces ambiguity and disputes regarding payment obligations, making enforcement straightforward under legal jurisdictions. Next is risk mitigation. They help mitigate risks associated with credit transactions, providing safeguard for parties involved in trade and commerce. By using bills of exchange, sellers can secure payment from buyers and their commitments to pay, thereby reducing credit risk exposure. This is particularly important in transactions where the financial stability or creditworthiness of the buyer may be uncertain. Bills of exchange offer a level of security against non-fulfillment of payment or default by requiring drawee to accept and fulfill payment obligations according to the terms agreed. This minimizes the risk of financial losses for the seller, the creditor at the same time. The next advantage is financial flexibility. Bills of exchange provide financial flexibility by allowing parties to structure transactions according to their specific financial needs and capabilities. Parties can negotiate and customize terms, payment schedules, interest rates if applicable, and other conditions to suit their business requirements. This flexibility enables efficient cash management and financial planning. They can also be used in various types of transactions, from large-scale international trade deals to smaller domestic business transactions. The adaptability makes bill of exchange a versatile financial instrument suitable for different industries and business environments. I hope the advantages of bills of exchange is clear. Let us discuss about the disadvantages of bills of exchange. While bills of exchange offer significant advantages, they also come with certain drawbacks and challenges that parties involved in transactions need to consider. First is complexity. Drafting and processing bills of exchange require adherence to specific legal and procedural requirements, which can be complex and time-consuming. This formality increases administrative burden and may involve additional paperwork and documentation. Different jurisdictions may have varying legal framework governing bills of exchange, requiring parties to stay informed about regulatory changes and to comply with the obligations. This complexity adds to challenges of using bills in international transactions. Second is dependency on creditworthiness. The effectiveness of bills of exchange completely depends upon the creditworthiness and financial stability of the parties involved, particularly the drawee or the acceptor. If the drawee defaults on payment obligations, it can lead to delays or difficulties in receiving payments as specified in the bill. Parties must assess the creditworthiness of potential counterparties before entering into bill transactions. This involves evaluating factors such as financial strength, payment history, and market reputation to mitigate the risk of non-payment. Third is cost and fees. There are costs associated with using of bills of exchange, including stamp duties, processing fees charged by the banks or other financial institutions. It also includes administrative expenses relating to drafting and managing bills. These costs can add to the overall expenses of conducting bill transactions. Businesses may incur additional financial overheads in terms of legal fees for drafting contracts, hiring consultants for risk assessment, and managing compliance with regulatory requirements. These overheads can impact the profitability of transactions involving bills of exchange. Moving on to the next disadvantage is risk of dishonor. Non-acceptance or non-payment of bills of exchange carry the risk of dishonor. The risk of dishonor takes place if the drawee fails to accept or pay the bill as per the agreed terms. This could occur due to financial difficulties, disputes over goods or services, or other unforeseen circumstances. In case of dishonor, the holder of the bill may need to initiate legal proceedings to ensure payment, which can be time consuming and costly. Legal disputes arising from dishonored bills may affect business relationships and reputations. So, there is a risk of dishonor if the drawee fails to accept or pay the bill. This dishonor can lead to severe disputes and affect business relationships and reputation. Next disadvantage is currency exchange rates. The rates of the currency or exchange rates often fluctuate. In international trade transactions, bills of exchange dominated in foreign currencies are subjected to exchange rate fluctuations. Changes in exchange rates can impact the value of payments received or made under bills, affecting the profitability of transactions. Parties may need to implement hedging strategies such as forward contract or currency options to mitigate currency exchange risks associated with bills of exchange. These strategies involve additional costs and complexities in managing foreign exposures. Next is limited acceptance In some regions or industries, the use and acceptance of bills of exchange may be limited or less common as compared to other payment methods such as electronic transfers, letters of credit, or open account arrangements. Businesses and financial institutions may prefer alternative payment instruments that offer faster processing times, lower transaction costs, and greater convenience in managing financial transactions. To conclude, I would say that while business transactions use bills of exchange because they offer several advantages in facilitating trade, managing cash flow, and providing facilities, they also present challenges and considerations for parties involved in transactions. Understanding the legal frameworks, risks, costs, and benefits associated with bills of exchange is essential for businesses and individuals engaged in international and domestic trade. By weighing these factors carefully, stakeholders can make informed decisions about using bills of exchange as a viable financial instrument to support their commercial activities and financial transactions. I hope the concept of bills of exchange, along with its features, importance, uses, advantages, and disadvantages, is clearly understood.